James, 0-0 it finished. How did you see it?
In the end, it was probably a fair result. I mean, either side didn't really have too many chances, and it was a bit of a goal drought, I guess, in either boxes. So the draw was a fair result in the end, I think.
Frustration for you as a group of players in the dressing room after that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we felt like we didn't do enough to nick the result, and it's something we've got to look at over the next few days and get right for the big one.
What did Brendan say to you after it?
Yeah, I mean, he was happy that obviously we didn't ship any late goals, but also it was a bit about the energy. Maybe we've played a lot of games recently and we're missing that spark in the final third, but we're happy with a clean sheet going into Thursday.
Well, clean sheet was my next point really, because you as a group haven't had too many of them this season. I think out of all the Premier League teams, Leicester are one of the lowest totals. That has to be a positive at least, and Kasper's barely had anything to do in front behind you, has he?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, it was a bit of a drought in either box. There wasn't too much for either keeper to do, so we'll look back on it and see what we can do to maybe add that extra spark. But we're glad to get the clean sheet in the end, and we'll take it into obviously Roma.
As we talk here, the wind's swirling around. Did that make it a bit tricky early on? The players, you could see a number of overhit, underhit, balls flying out of play, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was here, there, and everywhere. I mean, the wind, you couldn't predict it. It was swirling, but it's something you got to live with as a footballer. So I thought we dealt with it okay.
Brendan, 0-0 it finished. A frustrating afternoon.
Yeah, in terms of result, I think that pay huge testament to the players, because I think since Aston Villa last played, we've played 4 games. So, and I think that we started the game with great energy, worked the ball into really good spaces. I've said it in the last few games, and it still sort of applies. We just, maybe because of all the games, we're just lacking that penetration, that little bit of speed in our play in the final third, but we're working the ball really well into those areas, and against a good side that can hurt you, we got into some really good areas. Second half, not so much. I thought we tired maybe in the last 50 minutes or so, but then you got to defend well, and the players did that.
Is the clean sheet a bonus, given Leicester haven't had huge amounts of them this season?
No, I think it's something that over the course of the season our home forms have been up there with some of the better teams in the league. And like I say, that's picked up, and it's something that you have to have. So if you can't score the goals, then certainly don't concede them. And against a team that's especially dangerous on set pieces, we defend it well.
Rewinding to the team selection initially, with a look towards Thursday's game, just to freshen things up.
Yeah, well I think we played obviously a lot of the players that will play in that game. In midfield, we don't have a great choice. That's the reality of it. You know, the Kiernan and Yuri have done absolutely brilliant playing all the games that they've had. They've shown a great energy and to come through, because we don't have a great choice to make changes. But no, Johnny, again, the quick turnaround in the games, we needed to make sure he was a little bit tight, so we can't take any risk, and we don't need to. And I thought Cags was excellent today, and Ricardo working his way back, you know, to fitness again. So they'll be fresh and ready for the weekend.
Jamie
or
back
for Thursday, sorry.
Jamie back on for the last 20. You can see what a boost it was for everyone watching around here as well. I think he's missed 19 of your last 21 games overall. Yeah.
The availability has obviously been difficult for him this season, but he's back now and hopefully can contribute for us for the end of the season.
Is that your football viewing done for the day? Inter have just kicked off against Roma. You go and watch that live, or you wait for it to finish?
No, I normally get home and watch whatever football I can. Yeah.